Try not to play favorites too much, even if I do maybe have a couple of favorites in the community at this point. And they most likely know who they are.
Low levels of iron found. Medium levels.
Man, I'm not seeing a lot so far this game.
Low levels of carbon.
Is carbon in here? No.
High levels of
Silicon.
found.
That's awful. Okay. I'm going to check towards these craters then. A lot of water over there. Still nothing.
Medium levels
There we
of
go.
iron found.
Preliminary scans agree this is a great primary location for...
Now, I'm a little worried about aluminum, because man, did I found away from
High
that.
levels of carbon found.
And there does not seem to be a lot of it. We'll have to watch these tiles get revealed.
Scientific colony
See if they're...
founded.
Okay, he just found it right in the middle of all of it. That sucks. Okay. Go, 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 go. Sell, sell, buy. Sell, 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 sell. Okay, he's taking those. Come on, we need these. Like, did you see the aluminum on this map and then this scientific player wipes most of it out? Oh, that's awful. Come on. Okay, we got him. We got him. That's not necessarily a good thing. What is this? Oh, come on. It's like I'm up against a cliff. Except it's like, it's a computer is what it looks like. Because it just did the water reactor farm thing. Whatever. Whatever. This game is dumb. At least we have the aluminum secured. So us and the scientific player have most of the map's aluminum wrapped up. It's going to cost a lot of fuel. Reactors could be even more important than usual this game. But the scientific player didn't have steel production, so that's important. We got into steel before it got too ridiculous, so that's nice. And now we'll just want to get into steel production the moment we have the opportunity to upgrade, which hopefully isn't too far away.
7,000, 9,000, 10,000.
We can keep pushing. We can just keep pushing on this. That's okay. 12,000? I will take.
14,000, 16.
They almost let it go for 12. I have a feeling I'll get it for 16. That's fine. We're actually just going to throw down steel because it's so expensive. Black market would be nice. Can't really hit the scientist easily with nukes. Unfortunately, I might get nuked. But the only person who should even consider nuking my aluminum would be the scientific player. And most of the time, scientific players don't black market a whole lot. So I'm kind of hoping I'll be okay. Okay, I can start to sell off a little steel to push to this next claim, because it'll let me get down more steel production. Okay, that was a lot of steel, right? That was a lot of steel to sell off. But I'll be making steel now. I'm having to wait for this aluminum to roll in anyway. So I'm hoping it's all right to go ahead and go for that extra claim. Maybe I should have used it on water instead. But man, steel is nuts, you know? Steel is totally nuts. I really would like this water tile, though. That's my concern right now. I really want this water tile in particular. Okay, we can start... That's what I was worried about. The scavengers got to the expansions first. I'm almost tempted just to take this water tile.
With each new citizen, our domination grows.
It's a high water tile. I can take like 2 of them and have enough water for a long time, potentially. I need power before too terribly long, because I'm going heavily into steel. Maybe I can just do that with steel. Kind of ride out what I've got already to the next upgrade or two. I don't know. Maybe I just need to go without power still.
The black market is online.
Move into another iron mine so it doesn't get too ridiculous. Get into enough glass to expand a couple of times now. And just sit on my steel production for the time being. I do have one more claim to use. Let's get a water pump down out here. I could just put that into a... There's no geotherms. I could put it into power of some sort. Solar power would be kind of nice in a lot of ways to go ahead and set down. I'm in a decent spot for it. So I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Unfortunately, the scientific player, what he's done is put himself in a spot where he had to sell all of his aluminum, and he completely destroyed the price on it, right? It should rebound eventually. But man, did he sell a lot. Can we get to another claim? Yes, we can. Okay, I'm going to do that. Just get more power down. I know it's kind of coming close to nighttime, but It won't be night forever.
2,000.
Don't really want that water tile, but don't really want anybody else to take it either.
3,000.
Asimov's off to a nice, decent lead at this point.
4.
Mostly because the price on aluminum did get tanked by our scientific friend.
6,000.
But hopefully he won't be able to keep it up forever. He also has a little power down. Not a whole lot. He's not going to really be making much money off of it. I think he makes some right now. This guy has way more power down, so they've all moved into it quite nicely. And when day comes, we'll just have to kind of see who comes out on top. But for now, my steel is just kind of chugging away. Yes, it says it's losing money, but most of it is power, so I actually have to keep it online for now. These iron tiles are actually kind of doing work. So that's nice in and of itself. I mean, that's a good thing to have going on. The scientist here, he must have bought, like, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, he has 8 tiles right now. One of them might have been from founding late, because I think he did found late, but that's still a lot of purchasing going on. He's actually moved himself out of steel, because he doesn't have the iron to support it, and we can see aluminum starting to rise a bit. Okay, so once we throw down, we probably actually want to move into food if we can pull it off. Like, silicon's crazy expensive. We can try and get a silicon tile down, but I think moving into food is going to be the right
Scientific
call.
colony expanded.
Not reactors. So I need potentially a lot more glass in the future, but I have the glass now to at least get some established. Let's go ahead and take some close silicon for mutiny potential. Asimov has way too much of that right now for its value. And let's get some food down. Where do I want to put it? I could put it here, so I can like move. I can move my power around later if I need to. Since I put food down right here, I can go ahead and just goon squad it kind of in the middle of all of it. Buy up some more glass that I'm going to need to expand before it goes too nuts. I don't think anybody's really making a whole lot of glass right now. All right, that's enough for one more expansion. It also keeps things higher as other people try and move into food, like this scientist has done. He'll be able to do that just fine, as well. He's a scientist. I'm feeling the pain again. Just a bit of the pain again. With a nuke somewhere, apparently over on my aluminum, which is not worth anything right now, and better have come from this guy. Whatever. It's fine, I guess. These all need iron. Start auto supply on those, please. And we're just kind of sitting here on our food production, hoping it'll carry us through. Unfortunately, this guy kind of took the nice water tile next to us. We still have this mutiny potential on Niven, who is the robot, probably, that took himself completely out of the game. So we'll need to watch for that, as he probably won't defend himself properly. I mean, I'll take a water tile for 4,000. Don't want to just let those go. Steel is still doing reasonably nicely. Niven's going to have to be buying that. Clark's going to have to be buying that because he doesn't have any steel production. So hopefully steel will stay strong. I am kind of looking to expand again. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with that. Glass is kind of an option, but it looks like Asimov has a lot of that secured. A little more water might not go too wrong. I did get frozen out over here, which is upsetting. Reactors will be an option at some point because not a lot of people went into them. Asimov just went mega glass. Wow. He's really wanting to benefit off that glass production. All right. I can't really slow Niven down at all because he's already at a crawl, right? You can't fix something this bad, generally speaking. You can't do anything to hurt it. So I really just want to punish this glass production because I don't want glass to get cheaper right now. I want glass to stay expensive. Period. Oh, good. Fine. Guess what? This is how I deal with this, apparently. Okay, we can upgrade, which means having the potential to get down more water. Which I think we might just do here and here, just to have a lot of water set down. And then plan on being able to move into reactors, like right here. Start auto supply. Clark buying his own stock, that's fine. We have 3 claims left. Steel's still good. I'm tempted to even commit harder to steel and then kind of go Reactor, reactor, reactor.
Scavenger كلني X.
Actually, cancel this. Let's make this food as soon as I can. This food's still strong right now. Food. I don't want to move into glass again. Like, he's already in glass. By the time I get into it, it's probably not going to be a good call. So instead, I'm going to start doing some of this Niven thing, and I'm very, very worried about the sheer amount of money Asimov is sitting on at this point, right? It's a lot. And he is still defended. That's insane. Alright, and Asimov's just buying straight into the computer, so we need to put a stop to that. Unfortunately, he has the cash to kind of also just go straight after us, because our debt's pretty crazy. We are not making a lot of money right now. Like, he's in Silicon. I don't even know why Silicon got that expensive. That's just insane. And that was very fortunate for him that it did, though. Start auto supply on all these, please. Now, how much money is he sitting on? I can't tell. Game is bugged. Okay, enough to be kind of scary, but not enough to completely ruin everything. Not a lot of people should have a lot of fuel. If anybody, it's this scientist. He probably doesn't have too terribly much. So I'm hoping we can get away with buying into this all right, without getting in too much trouble. And we already have the fuel production down, so that's a very fortunate shortage for us in a lot of ways. All that production is serving us very well. Power is an issue. It is adding to our debt right now, and that's never where you want to be. Did my iron get nuked? No, I just have extra steel down, which was probably actually a bad idea, because I didn't have the iron to support it. So I'm probably actually not making a whole lot of money off of those. The pirates for 8,000 are absolutely incredible.
Pirates. I hate those
And exactly what
filthy
we're
bandits.
looking for.
The black market
Sell out
is
here.
online.
Oh, we can't buy into Silicon too much. We got to be real careful with that. So instead, we're going to buy into Asimov and make him get out of Silicon before it makes him a huge amount of money, just by forcing it out of him here. Okay, he actually sold stock in response to that, so that's really interesting. We need to turn our steel mills off because those are awful right now, and make him buy himself. Absolutely, just make him buy himself. Hopefully he's kind of late to it already. We need 103,000. We're currently sitting at almost that. Not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Because we are making a lot of cash each and every second, and he is not making too much. The Silicon short didn't really help, but it didn't hurt as much as it might have because it also hinders a lot of his production. Okay, 109,000 is what we need. Oh, come on. There we are. Got it done. Now we have all this silicon coming in, which is fantastic. We have Niven we can buy very easily because we got all the stock out of that. We have a lot of glass production down, which will make us quite a bit of money. It wasn't an AI. At least it's not telling me it was an AI. It was just somebody dying slowly. Okay, let's throw down more power. Definitely need more of that. How's the glass doing? Is it losing us money? It's totally losing us money. Turn all the glass off. Herbert and Clark are having their own nice little war over here that we can get in the middle of. Nobody should really be able to compare to our production at this point, and we have a lot of upgrades to do as well, things of that nature. I think I'm actually going to just do one of those. And what else can I do? I can just throw down more iron at this point. I mean, iron's insane. Got all this silicon coming in, which is massive amounts of cash as well. Let's just keep buying stock as long as nobody else is making anywhere near as much money as we are. Which is really what it feels like this game. Those nukes, though, I'm going to check and see who bought those nukes. Wells buys himself completely up. That's fine. It means he doesn't have money anymore. That's exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. Hit those there. I should also have this water before too terribly long. It will be mine again. It's just mutinied right now. So that's another nice thing that happened to this game. Scrap that. Put another water down. Water's pretty incredible right now. Pirates are good. I'll go after pirates. I'll actually just defend myself since these two are so busy fighting each other. Let's turn glass back on. I accidentally sold my own stock. So that was just a bunch of money going down the drain for no good reason. We'll stop auto sell on power since power is very, very cheap. I can upgrade myself. I can upgrade this guy again.
With this new expansion, we have
let's do that one.
Potential production rates by a
Gonna
lot.
have water coming in,
The
so water's
shareholders
fine.
will love it.
Aluminum is still like a concern, right? There's just this here. I could do something really silly,
Your
throw down an
stock is
engineering.
being bought.
Yep, gotta buy up my own stock. People are gonna start coming after me. Can't let that happen. Buying the food a little bit, not too much. Not sitting on a whole lot of money for any of these potential shorts, unfortunately. Boop.
Pirates.
Sell out.
Filthy bandits.
I think that my iron production is actually my single most lucrative tile right now, maybe. Because my silicon's died off, right? My silicon's almost completely died off at this point. And I need to be turning it, whoa, into glass. Let's turn back on auto cell. Let's actually EMP that. Let's beef up our food production. I like the sound of that. Oh, I got power surged right in the power. That is a little painful, but we can resolve the situation. I'm just going to do it right here, actually. Just in case I do decide to take that aluminum later. There's a lot of glass. We can use all of this to buy ourselves up. And I need to check Offworld prices, because I haven't done that yet this game. Food is very, very nice. Did I throw down a patent lab yet? I don't think so. Let's get rid of this guy. Throw down a patent lab. Look at that aluminum price. I even have aluminum tiles. Does it matter? No. Not even a little bit.
Expanded.
Chems are definitely also an option at this point because we've gone a little nuts on the electrolysis. So I think we're going to go ahead and make that move into chems. My power seriously just get power surged again? Can you guys lay off, please? This is stupid. Okay, fine. Turn those off. Turn those off. They're not worth it. Aluminum's still nuts.
Market is online.
I don't even want to nuke his aluminum in a lot of ways. I just want to kill him and take him over, and then it's not so much of an issue. Unfortunately, how much money is he actually sitting on? I can't tell. Oh, good. Shortages on a bunch of different things that I'm not making. Because hacker array is hacker array. Well, that's going to be a lot of money going to other people and not me. Not what you want to be seeing at all. Let's upgrade chem production, actually. Because chems are going to stay ridiculous. Power is insane. I am actually really kind of annoyed that I am getting targeted down that hard for power. Because I'm going to have to potentially pay off debt. Aluminum, aluminum, why are you so nuts? It's bothersome. It's quite annoying, actually. And I'm trying to play without the hacker array. These guys are making that a bit of a pain, quite frankly. Let's turn all that back on. I'm just trying to outproduce people. I could try and push for an Offworld. But steel's very expensive. This glass isn't so hot right now. This could all be carbon coming in, potentially, because he scrapped his carbon. So let's go ahead and make that happen. Electronics, not really viable. I think I have to go for the hacker array and try and get something done on that with surpluses and whatnot. Because he's just going to hack aluminum over and over and over again and carry it on to win the game. And it's so frustrating. Let's upgrade power production before power destroys me. I'm hoping power will just kind of pay back my debt on its own for the most part. I'm not going to completely rely on it, but it's just more or less what I'm hoping for. Why are these costing me money? Is power just really that expensive? Is that where we're at with power right now?
Let this be a lesson to you all.
I'm still frozen out of it. I'm so tired of this. Have any idea how much black market is hitting me this game? This is ridiculous. It's actual insanity. Fine. Fine. You know what? Fine. I will just do that, and I'm going to lose this game based off of all of this together. Let's surplus the aluminum. This is why the hacker array is stupid and shouldn't be in the game, by the way. In case anybody was curious, you ever need a reason? There it is. This game right here, what's happening with aluminum. He's turning his money into more money. What can anybody do about this? Pretty much nothing, actually. Pretty much nothing. It's not a difficult play. It's not a complicated play. It's not interesting play. But he can do it, and so we will. Okay. Let's queue up another one. We can actually maybe go ahead and push for that Offworld that I was talking about. Because he went ahead and went for a buy somewhere. What do we want to send Offworld if we do? It was probably going to be food. We have this patent lab down we haven't been using at all. I'm going to go for thinking machines. Clark has just been sitting there in the corner doing whatever in the world he wants, apparently. Because he can. Wells is sitting on an insane amount of power. We need to stop auto-selling power. Eventually, they're not going to be able to just kill literally all of my power, right? Eventually, that's not going to be an option. We are surplusing aluminum. Let's see if we can use that. Chems are still kind of okay, and we beefed up their production a bit. Glass is okay, but not great. Yep. And this is the thing. This is why surpluses don't even work. Because he can just keep sitting there doing this and then like rebuying the aluminum afterward, right? It's just the way it works. And it's dumb. It's actually dumb. Like, look at this. That's insane. This is why the hack array is broken. And I don't care. I don't care about its effects getting nerfed. I don't care about whatever changing with it. It needs to leave the game, period.
Scientific colony expanded.
There. There's all that. Scrap this. Sell. Sell. Not sell. Sell. I really wish my debt wasn't quite so stupid. I really think I actually need slant drilling, and I talked about going for it, but I didn't get to it in time, so it doesn't make any difference, because I can't have slant drilling, and I shouldn't have scrapped this tile here in particular. I need to queue up another one, and I need to remember to pause this one like I intended to. We'll upgrade steel production a bit. I actually need more iron down. Oh, he's moved into this iron right next to me. Wonderful. I thought I had an extra claim. Whatever. Scrap, scrap. Iron, iron. Because iron's insane, because I've been buying so much iron. And I'm having trouble keeping track of everything I need to do this game because of the stupid hacker array. Turn on auto supply here. Goon squad this here. These could potentially go back to aluminum tiles. It's just that expensive right now, is where we're at. Iron's still nuts. Okay. But steel's still nuts too. I really wanted to put an Offworld down. Of course my steel gets frozen. An Offworld's not even particularly valuable. Yep, good luck with that. Let me know how it goes. Wells is sitting on about 400,000. Clark on about 300,000. I'm sitting on about 300,000 as well. Still not in a good spot at all. I have way too much water coming in from all of these. These are all just ridiculously useless at this point. Iron's getting dumb. What did I short? No, let's not do that. That would be stupid. Short this. I have way more of it. He's trying to do electronics. I'm making all kinds of electronics and trying to make a decent amount of money on that. Clark also has all these over here that I've been ignoring this whole time, which are going to be making him good amounts of money for sure. I need to keep upgrading stuff in general. Like chems are probably costing me money at this point. Close enough not to really matter. We can upgrade iron production more. We can upgrade steel production more. Try and find ways to get those little bit edges. Unfortunately, our power, I guess it's nighttime, so that's part of the issue. I shouldn't have scrapped that power. Our silicon, we have way too much silicon. We can move that into something else like power again. We just have so many things that we're needing to move into power at this stage of the game. So we didn't quite get that push onto Clark like we wanted to. And then Wells is so close to actually being able to buy us, we have to worry about both of them, which is frustrating, to say the least. I'm just going to do this. I got thinking machines done. That's pretty much the only thing I actually needed and or wanted from the patent lab. So I'm just going to throw down both of these right now. It's a huge money sink in terms of steel, right? But it's what we have. Turn off his electronics. I'm not seeing him making a lot of steel. He's just trying to make electronics, and he's not doing it particularly efficiently at all. He tried to knock down our electronics, but that's not going to work out too terribly well for him. And we're in the steel production. Should be a significant amount of money. We're sitting on 362,000 at this point because steel is just so expensive. Hopefully he's not sitting on a giant stockpile of it. That would be quite infuriating, but you know, that's just kind of the game at this stage. Whoa, was that a buy into my steel? That was a huge buy into my steel. I'm going to kill off Wells because it looked like he was probably part of that. Steel might land high off of this, and I was very, very concerned about Wells, quite frankly, and how much he could maybe get done. Part of my steel got blown up. We need to fix that. Let's drop more steel, because look at where steel landed in all of this. That's absolutely insane, where steel actually hit. We need to start these off-world sends of food. We have thinking machines. He can't attack us too easily. He doesn't have any steel production down. I'm just going to do it again. You want to start this game? I'll finish this game. There. Mutiny. Surplus the thing that he has. I guess actually we should surplus a different thing. Well, it's... Yeah, let's surplus a different thing. Start the surplus here. There we go. Yeah, upgrade steel production again. Sure, why not? How much money is my steel making me at this stage of the game? 600, 700 a piece. A tile. That's nice. My debt's insane. My debt will probably stay insane for the duration of this game, given that I am relying quite heavily on solar power. We'll actually get out of these and move them back into solar panels, because apparently my solar panels are not doing the job that I need them to. We need 800,000 to finish the game off. He needs, well, less, unfortunately, but we can beef it up quite a lot if we choose to pay down our debt, which I don't really want to do at this point, because I am planning on a short. He does not have a large amount in resources. My steel short is still a fair ways away, but I don't even care that I'm broadcasting it, because his production can't compare. He is trying to move into steel now. That is not going to go too terribly well for him with any luck. We can even buy up the iron price if we really wanted to in order to make it more difficult. But for now, here comes the aluminum surplus. All of his steel is frozen out. We're not going to let him ruin our steel play like that at all. We had his hacker array taken down. We see it's not doing anything. He only has the one. That should be fine. We are sitting on about 700,000, 740,000 out of the 890,000 that we require. I think we're going to spend a significant amount of money just paying down a little bit of debt to make sure we're going to be all right. He blows up in Offworld. I'm actually just going to let it sit. At least we're making him commit to doing things like that instead of killing us. 700. We need about 900-ish. How much debt does he have to pay down? None. That's a big deal. That is a big, big deal. We're going to sell now. We're not quite there yet. He's only on about 600,000. We're on almost 900,000. We need to push to about 920. Steel production is still the king right now, right? Steel production is still insane. But we also have Offworlds launching. Whew. That's going to finish it up. That was an interesting one, guys. It was interesting. Let's check black market first. Indecision. Indecision bought 3 underground nukes, probably focusing on that aluminum, and then a bunch of EMPs, probably mostly knocking down our power, although I don't think he was the only one knocking down our power, which made things odd. He probably made a lot of money on aluminum that game. Yep. We correctly identified the issue, but didn't ever really goon squad, and we can see that Indecision probably had a huge amount of cash knocked out by one of the steel shorts that he bought heavily into. We saw the steel short get bought into. And that caused a big problem, right? Like, having to buy that much steel is actually a really, really big deal. And I think we did well with the steel shorts. Unfortunately, power was really frustrating for us. Look at how much power we had online. At one point, I'm pretty sure we had like 10 tiles devoted to power. And look how much we bought and sold that game in power. That was nuts. But then it just came down to, you know what? If somebody else is going to hack array, I'm going to hack her array. And let's win on steel. Made about 2 million on world, a little bit off world, off the 3 launches we got off. So, you know. It all worked out. And I did still have a good 250 to 300,000 debt to pay off. So there was that to be said as well. I was just going to keep pushing that until he got to like 95%. I wasn't going to bother to pay off debt because I could use the shorts. So why not just use the shorts, right? Hacker arrays